Welcome back to Miss English, the podcast that teaches you real, natural English for everyday life. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. Today we are talking about immigration, a topic that affects millions of people around the world every single day.
Whether you are moving to a new country, applying for a visa, or just curious about the topic, knowing the right vocabulary in English is so important.
By the end of this episode, you will know how to talk about immigration, describe different types of people who move abroad, and use key English phrases about this topic.
This is a topic that touches the lives of so many of our Miss English listeners, so let's dive in.
Sarah, let's start with the most important word, immigration. What exactly does it mean?
Immigration is the process of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. The people who do this are called immigrants. For example, there has been a rise in immigration to Europe over the past decade.
And emigration is the opposite. It is when you leave your own country to go and live somewhere else. So if Sarah moves from the UK to Canada, she is emigrating from the UK.
When someone moves to a new country, we say they have relocated. To relocate means to move to a different place to live or work. For example, he relocated to Germany for a new job opportunity.
A person who is a citizen of one country but lives and works in another is sometimes called an expat, short for expatriate. Expats often move for work, education, or lifestyle reasons.
A refugee is someone who has been forced to leave their home country because of war, violence, or persecution. Refugees often need international protection and a safe place to live.
And an asylum seeker is someone who has left their country and is officially asking another government for protection. They are applying for asylum. Their case is reviewed before they receive a decision.
Now let's go through the key vocabulary for immigration in English. These are words you will see and hear regularly on this topic.
First, a passport. Your passport is the official document issued by your government that proves your identity and nationality, and allows you to travel internationally.
A work permit is an official document that gives a foreign national the legal right to work in a country where they are not a citizen. Without one, working abroad is illegal.
When someone applies for residency, they are asking for the legal right to live in a country permanently or long-term. Permanent residency is often a step towards becoming a citizen.
Citizenship is the legal status of being a full member of a country. Citizens usually have the right to vote, hold a passport, and access all the services of that country.
Naturalisation is the process by which a foreign national becomes a citizen of a new country. It usually requires living in the country for several years and passing a language or culture test.
A border is the line that separates two countries. When you cross a border, you go from one country into another. Immigration officers check your documents at the border.
And to settle somewhere means to make a place your permanent home. When immigrants settle in a new country, they build a life there, finding work, a home, and becoming part of the community.
Let's imagine you are arriving at an airport or crossing a border into a new country. What English do you need to know?
When you arrive, you will go through passport control, the area where an officer checks your travel documents and decides if you are allowed to enter the country.
The officer might ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?" This means, "Why are you coming to this country?" Common answers are tourism, business, study, or to visit family.
They may also ask, "How long are you planning to stay?" You should answer clearly, for example, "I am staying for 2 weeks," or "I have a 6-month student visa."
If you are moving to the country to live, you might need to declare this at the border. To declare something means to officially state it to the authorities. For example, "I am relocating here permanently."
After passport control, you may go through customs, the area where officers check whether you are bringing in any restricted or taxable goods. If you have nothing to declare, you walk through the green channel.
And if everything is in order, meaning all your documents are correct and complete, the officer will stamp your passport and let you through. Welcome to your new country.
What a fantastic episode! Let's recap all the vocabulary we covered today about immigration.
We started with the key people and concepts: immigration, emigration, relocate, expat, refugee, and asylum seeker.
Then our vocabulary focus: passport, work permit, residency, citizenship, naturalisation, border, and settle.
And at the border, passport control, purpose of your visit, how long are you staying, declare, customs, and an order.
Try to use these words this week. If you are learning English to move abroad, start a visa application, or simply understand the news, this vocabulary will help you so much.
Every new word brings you closer to true fluency. Practice with the people in your life, that is the best way to learn.
Every new word brings you closer to true fluency. And Miss English is here with you every step of the way.
Thank you so much for watching episode 14 of Miss English. You are part of our Miss English family, and we will see you in the next episode.
If this episode helped you, please subscribe and share it with a friend who is learning English. The more the merrier.
New episodes every day. Until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep growing.
Bye for now, everyone. See you in the next episode of Miss English.